the eclipse is all about too and shit. So basically, the sun and the moon, they connect to our body like Bluetooth. Think of it like that. That's how this reality works. That's how you work. That's how the Bible was written. Your pineal gland, it connects to the higher consciousness. Think of the higher consciousness as this. So the higher consciousness is Christ, is Thoth, is Hermes, is all of those people. It's Mercury, it's all of those. That's what the higher consciousness is. That's what those people symbolize. They're not actual people. That's how they've enslaved us, is by making us think that the higher consciousness is an actual person and that we need to worship it. No, everything is God. So if you worship anything, that's idol worship. That's why you shouldn't even hang up pictures of Jesus. Like, Christians should know this. Like, it's idol worship to literally worship Jesus even. And that's what nobody understands, is because they'd rather go to the church than actually sit there and listen and then ask God for the answer. And this stuff is confusing. You need to have spiritual knowledge to truly believe in this stuff. And that's why they totally distort it and tell you the opposite, the complete opposite. You know, how we're just an animal with a conscience. That's not true. That's not true. This world is condensed energy. Everything is energy. You're a God. The Bible, the Holy Spirit wouldn't say that if it didn't mean it. You know, and a God is the same thing as a judge. We don't say it's blasphemous to call others judges, do we? No. So why would it be blasphemous to say we are gods? If we are all collectively God, then we are little gods. If we're all children of God and made in God's image, then we're little gods. It's common sense. But that's what people don't get. And when I mean people, I mean, like, you know who you are. Those kind of people. Because I like you'll call them Christians, and then they'll say no, but they follow Jesus, the teachings of Jesus, and they worship Jesus, but they're not a Christian. And so it just doesn't really correlate, because a Christian in the beginning, from when Christianity originated, it was all sun worship. Why do you think Judaism is a star? Why do you think Islam is a moon? Like, all this stuff, it was because they'd use those symbols as the antenna for their cathedrals and stuff. The cathedrals are the Bible in stone. We're the temple of God, and they build it into cathedrals because those cathedrals would use God, which is the atom, the positive and negatively charged ions. They would use God to heal them, because they'd harness the positive ions from the ether, the sky, and then they'd harness the negative ions from the earth and like the water and stuff. And you can see this in the pyramids, and this is what Tesla's Wardenclyffe machine was all about. It was literally all the same, and this is what the Ankh symbolizes. It's because our body, like a tortoise field, is not it's more like it comes out like that and sprays out. That's what the Holy Spirit is. That's why when you drink from Jesus, not literally, no, it's your cerebral spinal fluid. When it touches the pineal gland, which is what Christ represents, remember, when Jesus touches the pineal gland, when you drink from Jesus, you get ever-flowing waters and things of that nature, which means that you get immortality. What it does is it supercharges your body. Everything is condensed energy. You're just a battery. Your body and everything works just like a battery does. When you meditate, you're supercharging your battery. And when you balance your chakras, which really is not an act of like you're balancing your chakras. No, it's letting go of your emotions and looking at, when I feel this way, that means that this chakra is unbalanced. So that means you need to work on that emotion. And you need to focus on letting go. Because when you let go, your higher nature will take care of itself. And that's why they have an institution for every little thing. Every little thing that can make your life at all a little bit more challenging is because of this. People, dude. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so think of it like this. This is how the Bible was written. This is how all those spiritual texts were written. It's because your pineal gland is the antenna to God. It's the transceiver. It's what takes the full the flower of life. If we didn't have this body, everything would look basically like a kaleidoscope. Not like literally, but to think of it like that. Think of the world as that. Because that's how it works though. Our brain digests that energy and it creates this reality we're in right now. We're just zoomed in. We're just the universe zoomed into this body. If we were to zoom out, I don't know what you'd see, but honestly, it'd probably look like an atom. But yeah, so all those spiritual texts and so on, those are all allegories, number one. And the rulers throughout history, throughout time, the world, I'm not going to say that, but the rulers throughout time have been externalizing this stuff to make you look outside of yourself. Like as above, so below. What do you think bring heaven down to earth means? As above, so below. Because what's up there, it affects down here. And like, I could keep on going on, and my book, it's not like don't expect like something crazy. I just wanted to make something where it's all in one place, and you can go and use it as like a reference for when you have questions or when you're doing your own research. It's basically like I'll make another video for that, but I've been through literally everything. I've made water move with my mind. I thought it was demonic. It's really long, but yeah, I don't want to keep anybody for too much longer. But yeah, basically though, the pineal gland and God, the higher consciousness, it basically connects you to that. And God doesn't speak in English, so it's more of what resonates with you. And that's why you have to do like search. That's why you have to look. God can't just tell you, he has to show you. So you have to move so he can place it in your path. That's how this works. God works if you work. And you are God's. Don't let him tell you aren't, you aren't. And look into the electromagnetic field that our body has. It's all there. All the proof, all the evidence. You are an avatar. You are the same thing as Sonic. You are the same thing as Goku. It's all like they show us that in order to get you to, oh wow, boom, brush it off. It's just a show. You just manifested that. It's that energy that you embody is just a part of the show. It's not real. So now you just lost your energy. That's kind of how all this works.